Do you know how to solve problems when they come up? How long does it take you to actually get to the end of that problem, if ever? What types of issues do you have in your life that need solving? How are you? I'm Rabbi Abe, and I'm here to share a secret with you that relates to problem solving. If you want, you can call them challenges. I understand that because challenges sound better than problems. But whatever we pass through in our life that is less than desirable is certainly a problem. Why it's there, how to deal with it, this is what we're going to talk about today. So fasten your seatbelt, have a cup of coffee. We're going to get into it. It's a great secret. Now, when things arise in our life, especially the things that we don't like, okay, less than desirable, and I don't want it to become too severe, but this solution to problems, it operates with just about everything to whatever degree it can be solved. Now, the first rule is everything that happens in our life, every problem, every issue, every challenge, is only there for one reason. It's there to help us grow. That's a given, okay? That's the way the universe works. I don't want to get into it in this video. I've spoken about it in other videos. If we already understand that, then there is another rule that relates to how we respond to those problems that arise in our life. Acknowledging and accepting that as an issue, as a challenge, as a problem, is absolutely necessary in order to solve it or overcome it. I'll tell you the way that many people that I know handle these things that come up in our life, and it comes up for all of us in our life. We all encounter difficulties in our life. And I have to tell you, many spiritual people are guilty of this. What are they guilty of? Brushing things under the rug or denying. The way many people handle issues that come up is by denying their existence. So if a health challenge comes up, if a business challenge comes up, if a people challenge comes up, we have issues with individuals in our life as well. And these all create blockages. This we have to know. Every challenge in our life is also a potential blockage. Yes, I am here to tell you that it's here to give you more and to expand your vessel to be able to receive more abundance and everything else that we want in our life. But those things don't come without first being dressed in a challenge, in a problem, in a difficulty. Well, again, what many people do is go into a state of denial. Now, what is a state of denial? What is denial? Denial means, no, it's not happening. It's not mine. It's not me. You told me this about me, I don't accept it. It's not true. And the rule here is, if we don't accept the problem, we can never change it. It's a rule. We can never change it. Why not? Very simple. If you don't own it, you can't change it. It's like, a person with an addiction, or even a health problem, a serious health problem, when a person even has to go to the hospital, they don't just walk in and get a bed, right? You need to go to check-in. And what do they call a check-in in a hospital? Admitting. Funny word for checking into the hospital. As though you need to first admit, I'm here at the hospital because I admit I have this health issue. Even though It doesn't exactly work that way. It's not by coincidence that that's what it's called. If a person goes to a step program, whether a 12-step program, 10-step program, whatever it might be, to overcome an addiction or for some type of rehabilitation, the first step is acknowledging I have an issue. My name is Abe and I have X. I have an issue. Why is it so? Because, and I'm going to give you the secret or the spiritual Kabbalistic explanation first. It may not be obvious to us, but that lack, every problem is a lack. It's a lack of energy that we feel in our life. The moment we acknowledge it, yes, I have this issue. What I'm saying is I have a lack. I am the owner, I'm the proud owner even, of this lack. I take on a vessel. Now what's the rule in Kabbalah? When you have a vessel, it's waiting to be filled. You have to have a place for energy to come into in order for it to be filled. If you don't acknowledge that you have an issue, if you don't, it's almost like saying if you make a mistake and you don't apologize for your mistake, how will you ever fix it? You don't acknowledge, you don't create a new vessel for something better to overcome the mistake that you just made. When you acknowledge the mistake, it's a paradox. Now you have a vessel for new light, new energy to come in so that you can change it. Now again, it sounds simple, it's a very profound secret, because acknowledgement of the lack that I have now, or the problem, the challenge that I have, automatically assists me in creating a new place for new energy to come in. But if I deny it, if I don't respond to it, if I'm too proud, if my ego is too big, and I think I'm perfect, because actually, people who think they're perfect are actually insecure and need to think they're perfect in order to cover insecurity. And we may all have some of that. But again, if we in denial in any way of that issue or lack that I do have, I'm denying myself of the opportunity for drawing the new positive energy that will assist me in transforming that situation. Very profound. So we're saying it simply, if I don't acknowledge the problem, then I can never fix it. That's true. But it's important we understand the mechanics. Acknowledging the problem is creating for me the vessel, the space that I need to be able to draw the light or the positive energy in order to transform the situation. That's a very, very important idea. I hope we can all remember this and apply it and live this, because this is key to transforming just about any situation in life. Whether it's a short-term thing or whether it's something that we've, had for years and years. Because again, and I don't like the word problem, but it's necessary here. Every problem that we have is a result of correction that we need to do. Correction that we came here to make. By correcting, we are putting new positive energy into our life. Now that energy will assist us, it will give us blessing, it will help us go to the next step of whatever it is, to the next step of health, the next step of happiness, the next step of more abundance in our life, we must always remember that everything connects to everything else. There's no such thing as a health issue that's not connected with an abundance issue, or that's connected with a happiness issue, that's not connected with a relationship issue. Everything is all connected. When we put energy, positive energy in one area that is being displayed for us now in our karmic process, we are affecting every area of our life. Very important to remember. Be blessed. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell icon. And I will see you very soon on the next video. All the best.